I am the Mets head, talking all things New York Mets. Jeff McNeil has been traded to the A's for a 17-year-old pitcher from Cuba. And and we are giving the A's $5 million to take McNeil off our hands. The core has officially been killed. And David Stearns has killed any interest I had in this team. What an amazing time to start a Mets podcast. And you know what? Steve Cohen has blood on his hands. He is no fan to stand by and allow Mets fan favorites to be let go unceremoniously for no good reason. To get rid of players not contributing to the team or players not performing a vital role, or if you have better, younger players ready to take on a bigger role, or if you need to cut payroll, those reasons would be understandable. But none of that is true in this case. Steve Cohen is a billionaire who spent $750 million on Juan Soto, so don't tell me it's a payroll issue. They got rid of integral players, some still performing at their best. Pete Alonso had one of the best seasons of his career. In fact, he led all first basemen, the entire major leagues. First baseman in home runs, RBI, slugging, and OPS. And he wasn't even asking to be the highest paid first baseman in the league. Edwin Diaz at a 1.63 ERA, 98 strikeouts, and 66 innings pitched. He was asking to be the highest paid. And you know what? Some of the players are still doing decent, like Nimmo. And some are still integral, like McNeil, playing every position on the field except catcher. All three of those players, homegrown Mets, Alonso, Nimmo, McNeil. The core, who have been performing all these years and putting their bodies out on the line every day. All three are gritty players that every team in the league would love to have. They started the offseason losing Pete and Diaz, which created gigantic holes in the lineup, in the clubhouse, and in their bullpen. Not only were they leaders on the team, and in the case of Pete, the best option available to address the New York Mets' glaring needs. They then trade Nimmo and create another hole in left field, done in the name of improving defense. So that what do? They signed Jorge Polanco to play first base, which he has played for one inning, not even a game, an inning. Don't feed me some BS about defense. I'm hoping left field will be filled with a big name. And I was hoping that Pete would definitely be signed once they got rid of Nimmo, if they truly wanted to improve the team. With trading Nimmo, there are other better options. At least McNeil could fill in left field until then. That's good. But that would push Tyrone Taylor into a bigger role. That's bad. If you then bring up Carson Bench or Jet Williams, they have barely played in AAA and are big question marks. Why get rid of your veteran professional safety net in Jeff McNeil and pay the West Sacramento Athletics to weaken your own organization? These moves are irrational. You don't get rid of key players just because you didn't win, especially when they're performing. When you could just as well place the majority of the blame on the manager or the president/GM, who doesn't fill the team's glaring needs before and at the trading deadline. I am just gutted. Just like Stearns has gutted this team. And I blame Cohen for letting our team become a laughingstock. Who in their right mind would come to Queens if this is how this organization treats their veterans and career stars? And look at how they treat their fans. I hope their attendance plummets. Not that Cohen may care since he got his casino. Was that all this was? To gain access to the area around Citi Field? Just to build a casino? Not for the fans. I know all of my friends are not interested in watching, and neither am I. Tune in next time if you want to hear more rants about this team. Till then, I'm Juan Gan.